This is Ospreyeye from mychartcoach.com, and we are looking at ticker symbol SUNE. Okay, this is a 15-minute chart. Each candle represents 15 minutes of trading. Okay, we've been looking for the bounce play here. We've been tracking the drop, and as you notice here, okay, there was this close on the first, right? That was here in the 43s, and then the open on the fourth was down here in the 20s. So what this did is this created this big gap. See the space between these two candles here? Okay, this space right here is called a gap. And what's going on now is the gap is starting to fill. Okay, so what we have here is we have well-defined targets because you have, let's see, we have the top of the gap is right here at the bottom of this candle. So the low of day on the first day of the gap is the low of day creates the top of the gap, and then the high of day on the after the drop creates the bottom of the gap. And so what's going on now is we have this break above the bottom of the gap with this candle here at 11:15, and so that was signaling more upside potential and was starting the gap fill. And so now we're looking for a run up to this 43, which is lining up with the 100-day moving average at 43. And we're thinking that once the gap fills, that is going to signal the top of this dead cat bounce. Okay, so this is just a dead cat bounce play. Remember that this is a short cover rally. SUNE is in a very strong downtrend on the daily chart, and candles are forming below EMA 4. So this is a trade between the lower Bollinger Band and EMA 4 on the daily chart. And you play this trade through trading off the 15-minute chart. And what we were looking for after the big drop was a break above EMA's 4 and 8, and that happened yesterday into the close. Okay, you had this break above EMA 8, and that was telling you the chart was heating up, and the middle Bollinger Band, the dotted purple line, broke intraday, and so that was telling you, okay, keep an eye out for tomorrow. The chart's starting to set up. As you can see, the Bollinger Bands are these two solid lines. It's the upper Bollinger Band and the lower Bollinger Band. Look how tight they got compared to how wide they were right here, and so that was telling you that a move was setting up. And then today, there's this break on the first candle above the middle Bollinger Band and above EMA's 4 and 8, and that was our signal, the first 15 minutes of trading, to say, hey, okay, this is the bounce play setting up. It's time to take a position. And so the key was to load on this first candle. And now the candles have been riding EMA 8 and 4 support higher in the very bullish upper Bollinger Band channel. And the key is to continue riding as long as the middle Bollinger Band at 25 support holds. Okay, there is a space between EMA 8 at 29 and the middle Bollinger Band at 25, so a lot of times we don't like to hold between the drop between EMA 8 and the middle Bollinger Band. But as long as this middle Bollinger Band support level holds, this new uptrend will continue. Okay, keep an eye on the top of the gap. That's going to signal should signal the top of this morning run. And always look to take profits at the top of a gap fill. Okay, that's similar to hitting the 200-day simple moving average. That's just a spot where you want to lock in profits. You can always reload if the share price breaks out higher. You just want to be selling when people are still buying. It's always easier to sell into strength than into weakness. All right. So if you're trying to sell on the way up, it's going to be much easier than if you were trying to sell on the way down. Okay, so that's the key. We have a well-defined target here. You can see accumulation is rising. We have RSI and Fasto are up here. They're hot up in the overbought power zone. And then down here on MACD, we had this bullish crossover yesterday, and that was signaling that the chart was heating up. And the MACD line is above the signal line. It's looking strong. The MACD line is starting to separate from the signal line, so the run is pushing higher. So what we're going to keep an eye out for now is a MACD bearish crossover. That should be the first signal that the chart is breaking down, that and a break below EMA 8. Okay, thank you for viewing this chart. I will do a daily chart next for you. Okay, check us out at mychartcoach.com and our YouTube channel at mychartcoach.com. Thank you.